Have you ever contemplated how the world might look if viewed through the lens of our hearts? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? The story we're about to delve into uncovers the profound connection between our hearts and our perception. It's a tale of introspection, of looking inward to understand the outward. Our perception of the world is largely controlled by our hearts. If you find yourself constantly thinking negatively or seeing the worst in others, you're viewing the world through a heart tainted with anger, jealousy, or resentment. This perspective can twist even the most innocent of interactions into something sinister. This phenomenon is called projection, and it's important not to confuse it with discernment. To discern effectively, our hearts must be pure, much like the heart of Jesus. This purity allowed Jesus to forgive those who wronged him and to see past the sins of others. Consider this, as stated in Matthew 5, verse 28. But I tell you, anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. The key word here is already. It implies that the act of lustful thinking originates from the heart, suggesting a pre-existing lust within. This is why Jesus could look upon a prostitute without lustful thoughts. His heart was free of such desires. The lesson here is to examine our own hearts before casting blame on others. If you find yourself succumbing to lustful thoughts frequently, it might be an indication of a deeper issue within your heart. Our hearts and eyes are intricately connected. What we visualize and desire in our hearts can manifest in reality. This is a common occurrence in the world. Think about it. Before someone steals, they've already committed the theft in their heart. They've planned it, visualized it, and executed it in their mind before the act physically takes place. This principle also applies to more serious crimes like murder. Before the act is carried out, it's already been committed in the heart. The Bible encapsulates this perfectly. As a man thinks in his heart, so he is. Therefore, it's essential to purify our hearts. This purification process involves our minds, our imaginations, our thoughts, our intentions, and our actions. With a purified heart, we can perceive the world more clearly and act as instruments of compassion and understanding. A purified heart can even help us intervene in dire situations. Imagine a friend contemplating suicide. They've planned it, visualized it, and in their heart, they're already gone. But with a purified heart, you might sense their despair and intervene before it's too late. In conclusion, our hearts significantly influence our perception of the world. Negative emotions like hate, jealousy, and lust can cloud our judgment and distort our reality. On the other hand, a pure heart can provide clarity and enable us to act with compassion and understanding. So, purify your heart and see the world through a lens of love and kindness.